God helps those who help themselves. Here is something that might genuinely surprise you. That phrase does not appear in the Bible, even one single time, not in a footnote, not loosely paraphrased somewhere in Proverbs, not hidden in an obscure translation. It simply is not there. Benjamin Franklin wrote it in a book called Poor Richard's Almanac back in 1736. That is where it comes from. Not Moses, not Solomon, not the Apostle Paul, an 18th century American writer who liked practical advice and believed in hard work. Somewhere along the way, that quote got picked up by Christian culture and started getting repeated like it came straight from the mouth of Jesus. And here is what makes it even worse. Scripture actually teaches the opposite message. Romans 5:6 says, Christ died for us while we were still completely powerless, not while we were trying our best and needed a little extra boost, while we were powerless, helpless, at the end of our rope. That is exactly when God moved. Isaiah 40:29 says God gives strength to the exhausted and increases the power of the weak, not the determined and self-sufficient, the weak. And 2 Corinthians 12:9 records God telling Paul directly, My grace is enough for you, because my power works best in weakness. Best in weakness. Not activated by effort or rewarded by achievement. The whole structure of grace is built on one idea. God shows up for people who have nothing left to offer. If God only helped the people who already helped themselves, the gospel would just be a religious stamp of approval on self-reliance. But it is not. It is the announcement that God stepped into human history to rescue the people who were too far gone to rescue themselves. This saying sounds responsible, but quietly, it turns God into a backup plan for people who are already mostly fine. That's not grace. That's just optimism with a Bible verse attached.